Yes, we are in the Peak District and we're going on a mission. Got up at 5 AM on the road for half 5. It's now 7 AM. We're at the spot. Look at this. We've got a 9-mile walk taking in Bleak Low, like it's around Bleak Low up Glossop. So I've travelled about an hour and a half near on Manchester. We've hit the Peak District. I've had to park in some lay-by on the Snake Pass, I think it's called, which I'm always a bit dubious about leaving my van there. But yeah, so we've got a 9-mile loop that I've done on all trails where it's got 3 little stops along the way taking in. So it's the Bleak Low Stones, which I guess is like some rock formation, like it'll be an edge thing. The Bleak Low Shelf, which is going to be like on top of a mountain, I guess. And then also, the main reason I'm doing this is to go to the B-52 crash landing site. There's a crashed B-52 bomber in the Peak District and I have plotted a route on all trails. It's like a 9-mile loop, so I've got a good 5-6 hours trekking. I've got my drone. Can't come Peak District without getting the drone footage, can you? So we're looking to go to this B-52 bomber site, make a day of it and make a video and take you lovely people along. Today we're doing bits in the Peak District. Let's get to it. We've got a good trek ahead of us. Got our backs with us, eh mate? What are you saying, eh? He loves a good walk. Mate, you cannot beat the Peak District. Just beautiful, isn't it? I feel like I've got too much stuff in this bag. I brought my pocket rocket just because I've got a camping meal so I can make some food. I brought 2 canisters of gas. I'm only cooking one thing. I think it was because I've been on nights this week and I've like had some late ones. I just like hurriedly packed it. Now I'm thinking this bag's heavy. I've got this on, I've got my waterproof coat on, I've got a little foldaway waterproof coat. I should have brought that, but I like, can't get it out of my head. I need more stuff I need. It's about learning to be minimalist, innit? I'll get there one day, I guess. It's nice, wasn't it? So I had to cross the river to get to actually the first stop. There's something called Bleak Waterfalls and you've got to get across the river. Mate, it's literally the littlest crossing, but I was like, well unsure. Cunts. Back's coming, back's here. Well, this is the waterfall I'm coming for. The problem I've got my dog with me. He had a bit of an issue with his leg. And trekking up there, it keeps falling, so I'm not going to carry on all the way to the top, but it is, if you ever come up it, it's called the Bleak Waterfall. Yeah, so that was the first stop off point. Quite quick into the journey, really. It's called the Bleak Low waterfalls. Now, it's a bit tricky, not too bad, but it's not fair on my dog to make him walk all the way up there through these sharp rocks and that. But it's definitely worth a gander if you're up here. It's pretty lovely, mate. Then we're getting some rain. It's a bit bleak on the peaks. I think we've got a little bit of a few hours trek, or a couple of hours trek now, and we are going to find this B-52 bomber plane. I like. If I get some signal, I'll actually Google some history about it, because information is key. Tell you what I do find strange. I haven't bumped into a single person yet. You can see this path's well walked. I don't know. Normally bumped into one person. There's the van. Got a sweat on now. The sun's coming through the clouds. I hope it stays in though, because soon it'll be a bit overcast. So it's now time for me to try out a new bit of kit I've got. Yes, I am now a walking stick wanker. But yeah, man, see if these help me along the way, because I'm not getting any younger. More cunts. There's the van. Little white tiny dot there. So I just bumped into someone. Oh, sweating but windy. Yeah, I just bumped into a lad coming opposite way. They said, oh, it's like a bog up there. I've turned round. But he did have trainers on. But it's not that bad. It's definitely not turning around. It's kind of grand. Oh, let's have a minute. I'm going to get some miles under the belt, get cracking, because got a ways to go yet. I take it back about not being boggy. But why would you wear trainers to trek across the Peak District? My boots are fine, they're wet and I'm feeling it, but they're not, my feet aren't wet. Surprised I don't see more people though, which is not a bad thing. We're getting close to the top with the rivers ever so. It's much closer to us now, look. What are you doing? The wind's a little bit on the chilly side. I don't know, my feet are just, I don't know if my boots are just feeling a bit cold or my feet are actually wet. I take it back. Your man in his trainers was right, it is boggy as. Always stick to the footpaths. Pure peaceful. Like I heard a car. All you can hear is ground birds tweeting, wind, the odd plane in the sky. Oh mate, I don't think we're far from this crash site. So the bomber's not actually here. This is called Bleak Low Head. So we're gonna have to walk even further. But it is what it is. So we trek on. I think we'll go about another mile actually. But it's fine. Let's do this. So on all trails, these are a marked picture point called the Stone. They are quite weird actually, because when you think about it, they're just sat there. I love a good rock formation. I believe that in the distance is Manchester. Yeah, so we're a good ways up the peak. We press on. I've got to try and find a path. I can't seem to find a path, but I'm just going to head to this ridge up here and go from there really. We'll find a way through it. So yeah, head to this ridge and then if I can get to the plane crash site. I keep going to the B-52 but it's a B-29. Fucking well out, wasn't it? We definitely lost the path for a minute there. Oh mate. I don't think it's a very well walked route this, but we're back on track now. I'm sweating, but that breeze is gonna have freedom to take my coat off. Feet are soaking. The dog's having a lovely time though. We found it. Oh my god. Check this out. So I'm thinking this was actually a big old plane, because if you look at the size of that landing gear and the wing, it's like a bloody holiday plane. And this is, oh mate, this stuff's spread out all over. Mate, look at the size of that. That's a landing gear. And the wheel, that's as big as a lorry wheel, so the Bleak Low bomber was a US Air Force Boeing RB-29A Super Fortress overexposed, I guess that's what I mean, that crashed on November the 3rd, 1948 into the moorlands near Bleak Low in the Peak District of the UK, killing all 13 people. So I don't think it was bombed down, I think it was the US plane doing like a practice thing, and then it's unfortunately come to its demise here. I mean, it's huge, it's bigger than a farm. Do you know what? When I got to the other bit, I thought that was where I thought it was about a mile away. So kind of better off. I'm so glad I did that because you've seen what I've seen. I can't believe how big it is. It's good. Definitely recommend coming up here. Mate, you can follow these fucking old trail things all you want, but sometimes you gotta make your own path. Dicking about. Like I just had to come right off the path then because obviously where the path is, over the years it's worn down low, but now that's turned into a stream. Not much use, is it? Yeah, man. You gotta make your own way in life, haven't you? And sometimes you just gotta go through the bog. There's no choice. Oh, mate, we're at the back end of winter though, aren't we? Springtime, so we've had some rain lately. Yeah, man. I've got a right slog back to the van now. Oh my god, another fucking bog to cross. Oh, you fucker. Cunt. But while we're on the cunt cant, this is what is absolutely disgusting behaviour from human beings. Oh wait, someone's cleaned it up. Fair play. Yeah, someone had took a shit here, but someone's literally in the last hour cleaned it up. Fucking fair play to them. Oh my god, that is fair play, mate. I'll take my hat off to that. Someone had proper done a shit, left all the paper, but now someone's been and cleaned it away. It's absolute safety. I take it back. It wasn't there, it was there. Why would you? Just fucking dig an hole with your hands or something. Why would you leave that there? Such a shame. You're in the middle of the Peak District, well away from anywhere, and then you find something like that. It's minging. Like, they didn't even go out the way. Like, that set of rocks is like, it's a photo point where people reach, and I've literally done a pony there. I just realised these stones are about faces kissing each other. It's all a dog bothered about in his life. Give him some food, give him a bed, scratch his toes. But he's happy. Happy to see you every time. You cannot beat the loyalty of the dog. My dog loves to have scratch. Oh, your feet are aching. I haven't bloody stopped walking. I always forget to have a rest. So back to the food palaver. Oh, there's a little mouse there, look. I brought a like boil in the bag bloody camping meal. And I thought to myself, why have you brought that? Like, you should have brought a sandwich and some fruit. And I thought, oh, I may as well have it. I haven't brought a lighter or my flint, so I can't even crank it up. Mate, there's some schoolboy errors being made today, let me tell you. What are you doing? That last mile and a half, it was hard work. Like, I go back once again to the man at the start who turned around because he said it's boggy. Oh, is it boggy? Oh, it makes it twice as hard work though, doesn't it? But we've reached the final point now, because I like plan this on all trails, called the Bleak Low Stones. Obviously the shape of them has just been caused by wind and rain over the years. That's CT, isn't it? We're easy 2/3 away, we've got about a third of the way left to back to the van. Oh, I've been looking forward to having to sit down, let me tell you. Excuse the wind. Control that, can I? That is big. Look at this. No, I don't claim to be any outdoor expert by any means of the word, but I'm a little clued up. I do a lot of research, I read up on places, I watch a lot of videos, and I've been on enough missions off the beaten track to say I've got a little idea what I'm on with. So this trek here, the path keeps disappearing. It just shows you like how you could end up in the shit. This is vast here. Like you could easily lose your bearings. If you didn't have a map, I always carry, I've obviously got all trails downloaded offline. I've got spare batteries, like backup power. I also carry a paper map. Not that I do need to brush up on that, but I carry a paper map, a compass. So I've got some idea of how I could get myself out the stuck if I got proper lost. I've seen people today, I'm not knocking anybody, everyone's got the right to come here and do what they want. I've seen people today in like chinos, just a leather jacket, some bloody pair of Nike Air Max trainers. Like obviously they're going to certain places and you can get to these places, but you're sending the shit and you've got nothing. They don't even have a rucksack, I didn't even think they had a drink with them. Just saying how easy it could be to get yourself up the creek without a paddle in a place like this. Definitely learn stuff. I want to go on an orienteering course. So I've got an idea of how to use a map and I've got quite a good sense of direction. Basically I know how to use a compass if I'm north on the map and sort of figure it out from there, but I couldn't orientate myself from A to B, I don't think, not in the proper sense of the word. I've seen this group of people and they're like just in normal clothes, normal shoes. Don't look like they would drink with them. Like the rain's been on and off today, so they would have got caught short big time. I don't know, people got no clue, have they? I guess people like myself making videos about these places, they're going to encourage people to come. So it's like catch-22, but that's why I want to take this time to say, do your research and figure out what you've got to do, do you know what I mean? And just come up here unprepared, because you will get caught short, big time. My feet are soaking, my legs are killing, the dog's definitely calling me. It's mint, but I do have to keep checking the map. I've got the fear, and I keep thinking of it going wrong. Because obviously you don't want to walk for miles going wrong, and then you get to the bottom of the valley, you've got to walk all the way back up, but I'm on track, it's all good. The path's a bit more defined now as well, which is handy. But I guess a lot of people don't, like, obviously this is probably a bit extreme to what I'm used to doing. It's well out of the way. You normally bump into people, but I guess this is, that path keeps disappearing. I think not many people walk this way. There's definitely footstep, like I can see where people have been walking. It's like, definitely keep getting How am I doing it right? Am I doing it? And we're on track. We're heading down, we're going down. I don't know, I think we're about an hour away, I'll do. Maybe more. You're right, I'll be back in 2 hours going, you're off in 10 minutes. For me, I'm not going to say that actually. I'll say that at the end. He spoke too soon. There's a load of people in there. It was nice to see somebody actually and have a chat. They looked at my feet and was like, oh, is it that bad up there? But they're like, they said, oh, it's really boggy the way you were going, but their shoes was all clean. Well, to be fair, I've been like going around all the bogginess, but I was like, oh, I sod that. My feet's already wet. They like put minutes on when you have to go around, so I've just been going through it. I like just give up with it. Maybe one day I'll invest. See, I used to have some real good boots, like I paid good money for them. But I went for a walk around a res, around here somewhere. When I got back to my van, I just took my boots off at the back door and I sat and had a cup of tea. And then I drove off and bloody left them there, and I didn't realise until I'd like got home. Oh mate, there's about 200 quid as well. So I can't bring myself, like, you got to invest in big boots, don't you? But just money, innit? Price of living and all that. How have they all walked through that? Mate, they literally looked like they was fresh out the shop. Didn't have a bit of dirt on them. How have they managed that? I don't know. Map check. I can't help but look now. I've probably got it in my head. But, well, obviously we're still on track again. Put that away. It happened. I decked it. I'm on the deck. Not bad though. 6 hours walking and it fell over once. That's the van. Again. I don't know if you can see that. Home stretch. Whoop whoop. Mate, I just had 2 people behind me. Obviously they must have been behind me for ages. I've been chatting away to the camera and then they just appeared and he was laughing. It was, now we're talking. Will you give me a lift? Gotta get over this now. Feet were already wet, aren't they? Come on. So yeah man, this is me doing bits in the Peak District. Peace.